Now I am proud to present the valedictorian for the class of 2024, Miss Kate Woodward. Kate has achieved an outstanding record since joining Legacy in her 10th grade year. Throughout her time at LCA, she's received numerous academic awards, particularly excelling in math and consistently making the head of school honors list. Kate's leadership and dedication extended beyond academics. She was an active member of the National Honor Society, Green Club, contributed to the Principal's Advisory Council, and helped lead our worship team. In her senior year, Kate served as the chair of our Lead Legacy Communications team. In addition to her academic and leadership accomplishments, Kate participated in both varsity girls soccer and track. Kate graduates with summa cum laude honors from LCA's Professional School of Engineering and Technology and will be attending the University of Tulsa in the fall. Please join me in congratulating the valedictorian for the class of 2024, Ms. Kate Woodward.
Good morning, Legacy friends, family, and faculty. Thank you all for being here to share in our celebration. I'm so proud of this class and all that we have accomplished over these past years. I want to thank my parents for allowing me to switch schools my freshman year. Without their support, I would have never made it to where I am today. I specifically want to thank teachers and faculty, including Ms. Hermangino, Ms. Tresnick, Ms. Benavides, Ms. Wiggins, Ms. Napier, Ms. Dunlap, Mr. Nine, Coach Rothaker, and Mr. Branch. They were not only there for me academically, but were always willing to give advice and help me out when I was in need. I remember during student orientation, I was in the lunch commons sitting amongst all the incoming students for that school year when Ms. Hermangino approached me. I did not know her personally, but only knew her name through a connection at my previous school, and she said, "Are you Kate Woodward? Hi, I'm Ms. Hermangino, and I'm so excited that you are at Legacy and cannot wait to get to know you throughout the school year." Through the past 3 years, she has been my teacher, friend, and mentor. When I entered this class of 2024, I was met with that same welcoming and dependable spirit. I experienced firsthand the unity and inclusivity of my classmates. When I transferred, I was met with open arms into this community. I have often heard comments on the unified nature of our classmates and how quick they are to join together and care for those around them. One fond memory that represents this well was when we first arrived at Camp Soto, our senior trip at the end of our junior year. We had to wait an hour or so before the next activity, and there was only a soccer field, some picnic tables, and a basketball court. I will never forget when our whole class raced to the soccer field and played a game of soccer together, boys and girls of all different friend groups. I was playing on the same team as people who I had never truly known, but it did not matter. We were there to include, and we had an absolute blast. I will also never forget when one of our fellow classmates bought a fish at PetSmart on the way to Camp Soto during our lunch break. They proceeded to name the fish Joe Newman, and Joe somehow survived the whole trip living in the same 8-ounce cup for 5 days. That is true resilience. I pray that this inclusivity and focus on community does not end here. 1 Corinthians 2:14 through 20 states, "For the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If the foot should say, 'Because I am not a hand, I do not belong to the body,' that would not make it any less part of the body. And if the ear should say, 'Because I am not an eye, I do not belong to the body,' that would not make it any less part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would be the sense of hearing? If the whole body were an ear, where would be the sense of smell? But as it is, God arranged the members in the body, each one of them as he chose. If all were a single member, where would the body be? As it is, there are many parts, yet one body. God fills his church with believers who all serve a different purpose. We all have unique giftings from the Lord that are vital for creating a community. Not everyone is built to lead, encourage, and cheer on their peers until their vocal cords give out. But just as important, we need people who are always dependable, supportive, and crazy hard workers, even though they may fly under the radar. We need classmates who form intentional relationships with younger students and athletes to mentor the next generation. We also need others who are always ready to listen to what you have to say and be kind. There are many other examples of people in this class who are drastically different from each other, but who are all used to create the class that I have sitting before me. Y'all are kind, encouraging, supportive, bold, hilarious, and always there for the people around you. God gives us all different roles. Let us be diligent in using them. As we embark upon this next season, we have this opportunity to use our gifts for the Lord. Whether you get plugged into serving at your local church, working with different Christian organizations at your school, or living as a witness to Christ to your classmates, God will equip you to make his name known. Legacy has provided us with a unique opportunity in that we are not leaving this place unequipped. Because we have been taught inclusivity, we have been poured into by faculty, and we have learned how to be united amidst our many differences, we can walk into this new era of our lives with a godly confidence. God has equipped us with this confidence through the support of LCA to be used to grow his kingdom and strengthen other communities of believers. This confidence is our foundation going forward into whatever God has for us, but it is also a gift that is to be used for his glory. Next year, our class will be within over 40 different communities, whether at a university or elsewhere. May we impact those communities with the godly perspective that he has bestowed upon us. While we do not know what circumstances or conversations we'll be walking into next year, we can have faith that God will provide us with the strength to make his name known. Thank you for being the class that I will always cherish and for welcoming me in. I am proud to be a part of the class of 2024, and I'm so proud of all of you and the people who you have become. Use the gifts the Lord has given you and go be an ambassador for Christ. Thank you. Have a great day and go Eagles!